I'd like a hamburger.
I would.
I believe in capitalism. I believe that banks should never be regulated.
Okay. I don't have enough cars.
Hi Past Bing. So the other day I was on my way back from walking Seymour in the forest with Matt when he asked me a question that I just didn't have the answer to. We pulled over briefly so that Matt could have a look at this vintage camper van that was parked on the side of the road, and we got to talking about his dream car. There's this retro concept Jeep that he really wants to own one day, and he asked me if I had anything like that. Something outlandish, but just within the realms of possibility. Some dream object that I wanted to own one day. And I just blanked. I didn't have an answer to this question, and I've been thinking about it basically ever since. I love stuff. I'm not a very enlightened person. I love stuff. I take pleasure in things. But I didn't have an answer. So I started cataloging interests in my mind, trying to find something. Like, I love shoes, but there's no single pair of collectible shoes that would bring me as much joy as that Jeep would bring Matt. I love fashion, but I buy clothes to wear them. They're part of a revolving collection. I enjoy riding a motorcycle, but I'm not particular about the type or the technical specifications. I like whiskey and wine, but I don't know enough about them to have strong opinions about my favorite or to covet a particular bottle or vintage. I enjoy a cigar, like once a year, so that's never going to become a serious interest. And you would think that I'd get really amped up about film equipment, but actually I upgrade a camera and then I get really, really used to using it. I enjoy that familiarity, and then I don't look forward to upgrading again. I love music, and for a long time I bought and hoarded CDs. I also own a lot of N64 games, which could constitute a collection. But a few years ago I went through a phase of quote-unquote growth, where I tried to minimize my possessions a bit. I halved my CD collection, I sold a lot of collectibles, and I stopped buying comics and toys and physical media. For a long time I wanted to live on my own, and I achieved that with this place. And since then, I've kind of just been coasting without a particular goal in mind. If all of this is starting to sound cringy and materialistic, I agree. I am a material boy living in a material world. And I think that's the problem. Right now, in March 2021, almost a year since the outbreak of a global pandemic, the things that I want are things that I can't have. International travel, real quality time with friends, the excitement of new places and the nostalgia of old favorites. I want to go to the jazz festival in Krakow. I want to hang out with Whitney in New York. I want to go to museums and theme parks and malls and the fucking Grand Canyon. These things are geographical. They're experiential, emotional, and that's the other side of the coin. Why do you buy a motorcycle? To go exploring. What's the purpose of a cigar or a fine whiskey if not to toast a new deal or celebrate with a friend? Why do you buy exciting clothes or shoes? So you can wear them in public, in front of other people. So the reason I'm drawing a blank, sadly, isn't because I've freed myself of worldly desires. It's because there's nothing I want that doesn't require the openness of a post-quarantine world. I hope soon that will change, and that I can dream a little bigger. Past Bing, enjoy your last few days of freedom. Just a little bit of housekeeping before I go. This weekend, I am uploading the first of a series of bonus weekend videos. That'll be up tomorrow, Saturday. So keep an eye out for that in your subscription box. It's going to be really fun. Also, in the evening tomorrow, 5 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday the 6th of March, I'm going to be hosting a Patreon AMA over on my Discord. There's a link in the down to both Patreon and Discord. If you're a member of my Patreon community, you get access to a special area on the Discord, and I will be hopping in the voice chat there tomorrow evening and taking your questions. You can ask me about the project, you can ask me about Ed's World, you can ask me about whatever you want to talk about. We're just going to shoot the breeze for a couple of hours. It should be really fun. This first season of PBFB will be coming to a close fairly soon, and then there will be roughly a week break before the beginning of season 2. I hope you're enjoying it so far. If you are, please do leave a like on every video, comment on every video, even if you don't have much to say, it really helps out. And keep sharing the project with your friends. Word of mouth and social sharing, they mean a lot to a new series like this. Thank you all for time traveling with me, and I will see you tomorrow. And I don't know where that mirror came from, past being, I've only ever had this one, and it's blue.